I've seen the 2015 to 2017 Mustang GTs are for right around $26,000. So you can expect to find a base model for right around $26,000 to $29,000. But if you're looking for, the premium Mustang GTs, you expect probably right around $30,000 to $33,000. Now, for me, in my opinion, I would just get the base model and then upgrade the screen for right around $800. So that way, you can have, a couple $1,000s saved. Now, number 2 on the list is going to be the looks of the S550 Mustang, specifically the Gen 2 Mustangs. So, in my opinion, this is the best body style of the Mustangs. I like them over the S197s. I like them over the new S650 Mustangs. And I'm not really a fan of the S650 Mustang. I like the headlights, but taillights, in my opinion, kind of just ruined it for me. But yeah, in my opinion, I just really like, the body style, all the curves of the Mustang for the Gen 2. And yeah, this looks really good to me, in my opinion. I like the Gen 2 over the Gen 3, simply because of the headlights. I like these headlights better than the Gen 3. But I do like the Gen 3 taillights. So that's why you see I have the Euro taillights. Let me just show you real quick. Yeah, as you see, I have the Euro taillights with the Gen 3 body style. So yeah, I just really like the looks of the Gen 2 Mustang GTs. So now for number 3 on the list, number 3, we're actually going to be talking about the aftermarket modification market. So since we are dealing with an American car, there's a whole bunch of websites, where you can get aftermarket modifications. Lethal Performance, we have CJ Pony Parts, we have American Muscle, we have so many aftermarket places where we can buy parts, both exterior, both, for performance, like getting a Whipple supercharger, all that stuff like that. So there's a whole bunch of places, there's not just one place, there's so many places you can get modifications from for the Mustang. 4 on the list is going to be the Coyote Engine. Now, I think the Coyote Engine is the second best sounding V8, ever produced. So number 1 obviously is going to be the GT350, with the Voodoo engine. That thing sounds insane. But with the 5.0, I believe the 5.0 is just the second best sounding V8. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, exhaust setups that make the Coyote sound so good, compared to, SRTs, compared to, all other V8s. I just like the sound of the 5.0 engine. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, what my car sounds like. I am running the Borla pipe, and I'm also running the Roush axle backs. Now, if you do have the money for, like an expensive setup like, Corsa, then I would definitely run the Corsas. Yeah, let's go ahead and just give you guys a quick, couple of revs. Now, come on, you can't tell me that it's not the best sounding, well, not the best, second best sounding V8 you've heard. So, yeah, I just really like the sound of the Coyote engine. If you add some cooks, long tube headers, which is for me, it's going to be coming very soon, makes the Mustang sound so good. Yeah, so that is number 4 on the list. Let's go ahead and hop into number 5. All right, so for number 5 on the list, we have the drivability of the Mustang GT. So the S550 Mustangs, even when I had the automatics as well as the manual, they're just so easy to drive. There's a great amount of visibility. I know compared to, Camaros, it's kind of hard to see out, but this car is so easy to drive. It does really great on corners, especially since we have the independent rear suspension in this platform. And yeah, even if you're getting a Mustang in this type of Mustang in, you know, the manual version, you know, for me, this is actually my first manual car. And it took me about a couple of days just to, you know, finally get running and getting to work and everything like that. So it's really easy to drive when it comes to, you know, being your first manual car as well. So this car has heel assist as well. So I know for me, you know, I would have to take different routes because, you know, the heels were something that I was afraid of. But after getting used to, you know, the heel assist, you know, the heel assist really helps out a lot. And yeah, I mean, this car just is really, really great to drive. You know, I haven't had any problems with the car. The car, you know, drives amazing, sounds amazing. And one thing I wish that this car did come with is the auto rev match, like the 2019 and up Mustang GTs. So that would be perfect if I had this in this car. So I guess that's just one thing that I wish this car had, which is auto rev match. But you know, this car has been really great. I haven't had really any maintenance since the time of me owning this car. If you guys don't know, I do work remote, so I don't put too many miles on the car. This car actually had 37,000 miles when I first got it, but right now we're sitting at right around, I think 43, almost 44,000 miles. So yeah, the car is really great. You know, when driving this car, the clutch feel is great as well. I actually changed out the clutch spring to the Steeda. I think it's 35-pound one. But yeah, the car drives amazing. The car sounds amazing. You know, I've had so much fun with this car, learning how to auto rev match myself. And yeah, I mean, for maintenance, the only thing I had to do so far is just an oil change. And I'm going to actually go and retorque, you know, I have spacers. I originally installed spacers a while back, but I'm going to retorque the spacers since it's been a couple thousand miles. But other than that, yeah, all I had to do really so far is oil change. There hasn't been any mechanical issues, but if there are any mechanical issues, I do have, you know, powertrain warranty. So if you are getting these type of Mustangs, the 2015 to 2017 Mustangs, I would just recommend that you get warranty. If you're able to get, you know, full bumper to bumper warranty, I would get that over the powertrain. But since these cars are a little bit older, I don't think there's any options to get the full bumper to bumper. So I would just honestly get the powertrain warranty if you're able to get it from the dealership. Yeah, so I guess what's next for this car right here is I'm going to be, you know, eventually getting a GT350 intake manifold. So I'm getting the Power Pack 3, so it comes with the GT350 intake manifold as well as the GT350 throttle body. So this car will be able to rev from, I think 60. You can redline 7,000 on this, but by getting the GT350 intake manifold with a tune, possibly a tune for performance, then I hope the car revs over 73,000 RPM or 7,300 RPM. And to get a Whipple very soon, hopefully not, then we'll hold off on it. Those do run around, I think, 6 to 7K, so we'll honestly see on, you know, how everything goes. So yeah, I'm also gonna I have a whole bunch of mods coming, but yeah, stay tuned, because actually for this upcoming week, I'm gonna have a couple of videos come out. So I'm gonna have a collaboration with some other YouTubers, and then also I'm going to be installing some other parts onto the car. So yeah, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. There's gonna be more videos coming out. I'm trying to post at least 2 times a week. So yeah, with that being said, let me know down in the description below what Mustang body style you guys like the best. And yeah, that's it. Peace.